Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft Creative Inspiration series here on play.xisumavoid.com. Checking out another plot today. This one is made by Trusty _. It is the Overgrown Village. Have a look at that gorgeous looking plot right here. We're going to go through it, of course. Let's first of all go down here and have a look at the Brain Bowl, as it's called. This is Trusty right here and his friends who have been working on this together. And this is one of the first plots to be featured in our showcase system. So now we've got a system where you can apply to get a new plot and the old one becomes part of the showcase, and I might even do a video on it as well, which is what I'm doing right now, obviously, because you're watching it. That was silly. Let's go inside here. So yeah, this one has been featured into the showcase, and I've just been checking it out. Absolutely lovely plot. Got Zoidberg over here for you Futurama fans. And here you go, July the 15th, 2015. That was not so long ago at all. Completed on August. It goes June, July, August, September, doesn't it? So in under a month. In under a month they put this together. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I've got some words from Trusty's application to the showcase as well. The idea here is that it's supposed to look a little bit like it's abandoned. So it's overgrown, slightly abandoned looking. And actually there's like a thriving marketplace in the middle of it. And I definitely got that vibe. I was just having a fly around a moment ago, and I was thinking, like, sometimes it feels like it's like abandoned and no one's living here, and yet there's this big market in the middle. And then I went and read the notes, and it's exactly what he was going for. So there are loads of gorgeous buildings here, tons of detail everywhere in sight. As always, you can come onto the server and check it out for yourself. I love the paths, I love the grass, the way it meets the farmland here. You can see some of it is actually hydrated as well. Nice little detail, get some darker textures in, and there's the occasional stones in place. And there is a lot of detail going on in here, but it's nicely balanced. You can see where the paths are, but they definitely have that overgrown, slightly abandoned feel. And here you've got a little cart for wheeling along your goods. So over to our right, I do believe, is where the marketplace starts. You can see some colour start to come into this place. We'll check that out in a moment. We're going to go down here first of all, and funny little story for you. I was just hanging out with a couple of the admins in TeamSpeak, having a chat, looking around this plot, and we were talking about pranks, and they were talking about Etho's prank where he hid the TNT underground, and it randomly exploded thanks to burning logs and leaf blocks. Some of you may remember that. And as we're talking about it, I come down here, and what do I find? Etho with his TNT. Typical stuff, isn't it? So there's some lovely caves down here full of TNT for some demolition, for some caving and exploring, and it's pretty cool, but we want to focus on the surface up the top here. First of all, we're going to go around and have a look at the marketplace, which is lovely and colourful. And look at these little grape heads right here. Again, /skull on the server to get all of your different head blocks. They can add tons and tons of details. You can see we've got a fruit stall over here. To our right, we've got a bit of a building with an opening. Let's actually have a quick peek in here. Lots of buildings on this plot, and man, this is definitely like some sort of pub. There's Autumn and it's Fozzie having a beer together. Let's head up the top and see what's going on. I think that's Hypnotized and Jessassin. I see Joe Hills, or no, actually it's TFC, the different eye colour, and Python, and we've got Zul'jin, and some of the hermits hanging out here, which is awesome. So that's actually a little pub, isn't it? Oh, and I noticed this from above, putting grass on the roof. At first when I saw this, I was like, what's going on? Has an Enderman been here? But of course it's overgrown. And yeah, and there's a stone statue here. Absolutely lovely, some sort of dragon type creature. It looks really cool. Yeah, so let's drop back down into the marketplace, and you can see here Tango and Impulse are selling up some potions. Looks really cool. Oh, there's so many things to see. Magical vases. I don't know how to say that. Vases? How do you say the plural of a vase or a vase? Do you know what? I don't know actually how it's pronounced, because depending on where you're from, American or England, it's always different. Over here I think it's vase, but a vase in America. Who knows? Gonna get hundreds of comments about that, I bet ya. Over here we've got apps. We've got an app store. You can get your Twitter, your Instagram, Facebook or YouTube on. Very cool stuff. And what is this banner right here? I'm not sure what that's supposed to represent, but I do like it. I feel like if I knew what this is selling, it would make so much more sense. Yeah, so the marketplace kind of goes background there, I think. Or does it come up here? We've got a bakery with... I love the use of these signs, by the way. Sorry, skulls to make signs. And I like the way they've just sort of alternated the direction a little bit, so it's not all uniform. So we've got is that B00? It could be B00. Throwback to the old bakery on the Minecraft server. Oh, and this is very cool. What are you doing here? So this is where the path goes. It actually goes down that way for the market area. Also noticed this, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, I'm really not. Kind of looks like it might be a toilet, but I don't think it is. And yeah, you got XB over here selling some Guardian Temple blocks. We've got... Actually, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. This is an entrance to a little pub area, I think. I was over here a while ago. I really like this. I love the cave and the leaves on the ceiling with the sandstone floor. All of this just feels really nice. And yeah, it's like a little bar, I guess. Maybe a bit of a seating area, a bit of a club to watch some shows. And I'm not sure what's going on right here, but it almost looks like I'm juggling plates. But I'm really not sure what that's supposed to be. Very cool stuff. And Zoidberg again. Let's head back out and have a look through the market area. Got tons and tons of different stalls. As always, come on here and check it out for yourself. We've got a meme shop right here. That's interesting. What memes are they selling? I'm not 100% sure, but that's a cool idea for a shop. And the marketplace goes on and on, doesn't it? It's absolutely lovely. We've got a kissing booth over here. Apparently I'm selling kisses. That is not what I expected to see. I saw this earlier and I didn't see the sign. I was wondering what it was I was supposed to be selling, and apparently I'm selling myself. Oh, let's have a look over here. We've got another little building. Quite a quaint one. I like the water behind this window, but it's actually just some water on the outside. It's not an intended effect. And then we've got this lovely dock area. We've got Zombie Cleo having a little seat looking over the dock here. I like this, by the way, this river. You can see I've seen a lot of people doing this on the server. I've been waiting to show it in a video. Just underneath the water, putting down lots of usually stained coloured glass, and then nether warts and flowers, and it really does look like a little bit of a reef effect going on. This time though, they've used barrier blocks to separate the water from what's below, which I thought was quite clever and very creative, of course. So over here we've got a much bigger structure and a lovely quaint little bridge here, again going for the overgrown theme and the sort of run down look with these little, you know, little I don't know what you call those really, little indents and such. Very cool little pieces of detail. That looks like some sort of furnace or a blacksmith, doesn't it? With the lather buckets and such. Looks pretty cool. Let's head around over to this building then. Haven't actually been over here yet. This looks really cool. I do like the colours on the front with the stained windows. And as we go inside, it is a lovely looking church, isn't it? Maybe not actually a church, but something very similar. I like this building a lot. That looks like walkers hanging out. And oh, this is really cool. Some food on the backside, and then we've got a little... Oh, it's actually a wedding, is it? It is a church. It's a wedding. And Zoidberg is getting these two married by the looks of it. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, look at this wedding dress with the snow. Awesome. That's really clever. And then a little area over here as well. Ever so cool. Love this. I think I really like the bushes sort of growing around here. It gives you that overgrown theme. I'll tell you what it actually reminds me of. It reminds me of the church in Final Fantasy VII that's sort of half destroyed and got loads of plants and such growing in it, which Ares looks after the plants, if I remember correctly. She sort of grows the flowers. Awesome stuff. Anyway, we are spending a lot of time having a look around this place. There's so many things to see. As always, come on and check these out for yourself, because I'm just flying around here, having a quick look, being a derp, telling you about what I think. Lovely little cave right here. Looks really good. And what is this? Is this like a little dog? I think that's supposed to be a dog. He's got a little hat on. Hilarious. And yeah, and there's like just, we've only seen a small amount of it. There's so much more to see. There's stuff underground to see as well. You can see the paths come all the way around here. We've got Corrales hanging out on a swing from a tree. So awesome. And over here we've got a clock tower, which is demanding that I look at it. And I kind of want to go around and have a look at all these houses. They look so wonderful and quaint here, don't they? Let's go up and have a look at the clock tower, though. It looks like this is possibly the entrance. So there you go. There's a little path, possibly. It doesn't really look like a path. I'm not sure what the actual way to get to this is then. Maybe there isn't even an entrance. No, I don't see one. It's just a clock tower. And it's got no interiors. Okay, that's cool. I like that very much. So just a little clock tower that you can't go inside. Alright, I wanted to head back down into the caves because I think these are pretty awesome looking. Love the use of bedrock. That really does fit in, doesn't it? Tons of leaves, of course, giving it that overgrown feel. But as we head down here, you can see there's a deposit of gold down here. This looks really awesome. Loads of lava everywhere. Someone's... oh, that's Nebris. Having a little mine of the gold down here. And I like the cauldrons instead of minecarts. I guess, though, you can't have minecarts on your plot yet, so that kind of makes sense. We've got some diamonds over here. If I hadn't have pointed it out, there'd have been loads of comments about it. And yeah, and that just goes off to nowhere. I think that's just some black wool over there. So a lovely, lovely plot. Really do like it. I feel like... you know, these videos, I don't want to make them drag on for too long. I just tend to ramble a lot while we have a look around here. So I at least want to show off, you know, some parts of the plot. And And as always, there's so much more to see on here for yourself, so do be sure to come and check it out. And by the way, I didn't really point it out when we were here at the beginning. I love the little bit of water trickling down into this pond and all of the wheat. This tree looks really cool as well with the apples up there. It is a very nice, lovely plot. Really do think this is a special one. So be sure to come on and check it out for yourself. There is a warp in the description box down below. The IP address is on the screen. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. My voice has been a little bit hoarse, so hopefully it didn't sound too off on this one. But anyway, that's going to be it from me. So as always, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.